So we are in the grow room. Grow room I built last year, and I finally finished the doorway. Got the doorway all blocked off. I hung the light controller. I hung the temperature controller. I have a fan going here. Right now on the seed tray here, it is 86 degrees. Not bad. It's 9 o'clock at night or 8:40. I'm doing a test grow because it's too early to start the seeds, but I wanted to see how this room did, how well it stayed warm, how fast things germinated. These have been in here for 72 hours. My 350 is up and out of the ground. 1049 is some emerging watermelon, nowhere to be seen. But 72 hours is not that long, so I'm okay with that. All right. It is April, which means it is that time of year when a select group of mentally unstable individuals decide to spend all their time and money growing giant vegetables. If you are one of those people, I am sorry. I am one, so I can say that. It's giant pumpkin season. Season number 3. Almost. Last year I just, when pumpkin season came, I just stopped everything else. I stopped working on the greenhouse. There was nothing else happened around here except pumpkins. So I've had some commitments this year that I've made that I really don't have that luxury. I need to get the farm going. I need to get the greenhouse producing. Nothing groundbreaking. There's things I need to get done. So I can't do that this year where I just drop everything. That said, I'm in a better place now with the pumpkins than I was last year because the structure's up, everything's ready. There's still a lot I have to do, but it's better. So I've got amendments that I've purchased this year, compost, some other things that I'm going to actually work into the soil. I did a little bit last year with some peat moss, and that's it, I think. So I've got compost, I have perlite, I have some kelp meal, I think, or seaweed fish, I don't know what it is. It's something that goes in the dirt, and that's what I'm going to do with it. But I'm not going to have the luxury of spending 6 hours an evening out in the patch. I'm just not. So I'm going to be very efficient. I'm doing 4 plants this year instead of 6. Last year was a freak deal. 4 plants ended up getting overwatered. I was only going to do 5 to begin with, but since those 4 got overwatered, I planted an extra and let it grow, and it ended up being my second biggest pumpkin. This year I'm doing 4, and I'm going to do 3 watermelon plants because the watermelon last year was really easy. I didn't have to do anything. That's a positive. But the 4 plants, they're going to be larger of course, because I'm going to have more room. Goals for the year. I got to say this out loud because that's what you have to do with goals. You got to say them out loud. You got to get them out there. Otherwise, when they don't happen, it's kind of a, well, I never told anybody. So it really doesn't matter. Here's the goals for this year. Okay, there's realistic goals, there's fantasy goals, and there's absolutely over the top, way out in left field goal. Okay, my way out in left field goal is 2,000 pounds, 1 ton. Never been done in Colorado, quite far from it, and I'm not the guy to do it, I'm sure. So that's way out there. Fantasy goal is, we'll say, state record, right? Again, somebody, and that's not me, somebody else will get it someday, not, I don't know. But my realistic goal this year, I'm going to say 1,400 pounds. That's what I want to go for. I was going to say 15, but that's not too far below their state record, so 14 is what I'm going to go for. One awesome thing that could happen would be getting the 4,000 pound jacket. You know, 3 pumpkins totaling 4,000 pounds. That would be difficult. I'd have to have 3 pumpkins, basically almost 1,400 pounds. That would be kind of a fantasy goal. That's doable, but highly unlikely. So that's that. 1,400 pounds is what I'm shooting for. Well, I'm shooting for as big as I can get, but you know what I mean. You can hear the purr. Cheese are warming up. So what I'm going to do, I already started this a little bit, leveling the patch. Now that I have the sideboards off, I can see how bad it really is. All the edges really slope up on this side. That side I need to add a bunch of dirt right by the well house, so that when it does rain really hard, the water doesn't all run to the well house and run down in the pit. Not that that's been a problem yet, but we didn't have any huge gully washers last year. Do not be fooled by the red hat. It is not warm out yet, but it's too warm for a beanie. And it's too bright for my balding head, if you will, just the front. I only need a few of these mats today, but rather than carry them all the way over here or fire up the golf cart and hold them by hand, you know, carry them by hand, I just carried it with the skid because that's what I bought it for. Same thing with the sheets. I could have carried them from out there. Why not, you know? Why not? We're gonna try to get this patch buttoned up today. Get the mats laid down around the perimeter and the sheeting on. That looks pretty clean. Looks pretty clean. This is going to be more difficult than I thought because of the level aspect. The sheets don't want to nest together when I get them in line. Kind of a pain.